Hey everyone, you're watching Ash on Comics. My name is Ash, and here's today's comic. Look at that. Action Comics 1008. Pretty sick cover. For whatever reason, Bat says he bought the normal cover because he didn't like this cover. I like Bats a lot. He's a fun guy. I don't understand his taste. He seems to hate everything that's good. That's weird. This seems pretty much fine. Looks pretty cool. This is actually my expression every time I read a Bendis Superman comic. And this is actually the best thing about this comic. Let's get right on with the goods. Okay. Action Comics always starts off with this clever little trope that Bendis likes to instill, which is usually the desk of somebody. I don't know who this is. I'm guessing this is probably Amanda Waller. They don't really make it clear, but it's always got little Easter egg things. Yeah, whatever. The hero dial is back. Watch list. All right. Anyways, I spent way too much time on that. But that's one of the more interesting things about this book, sadly enough. So we start off, and here we are. The DEO, Department of Extra-Normal Operations. He's here. Adam Strange reporting for duty. I'm Bones. I'm acting director of the Department of Extra-Normal Operations. We've met. I remember. Do people forget meeting you? Of course not. I was being cheeky. So stupid. Look at how... The pitch? With Supergirl off planet, we need someone with a specific skill set and knowledge that... Oh wait, you're offering me a gig here? I was building up to it. Wow. Well, I actually do have a bunch of ideas about dragging Earth forward into the real galactic conversation. But first, I need to talk about Krypton General Zod. What happened to Zod? It's not what happened, but something I definitely... Can I help you? Yes. What did happen to Zod? Remember several issues ago in the other Superman book that doesn't actually relate to this book at all? Remember when a cliffhanger when Zod went off to fight Rogol Zar? The guy who destroyed Krypton? The guy who kicked off this entire Bendis debacle with the Man of Steel miniseries that didn't really end and just was stupid. And then they started the whole Superman series continuing off of it. And then they just stopped with the storyline and went somewhere else. And Rogol Zar was just fighting Zod. The end. Remember that? It's not what happened to Zod, but something. Yeah, what happened to Zod? We want to know. Can I help you? Uh-oh. Mysterious, shadowy person. Not one of yours? All hands, red alert. Uh-oh. Hi, this is a private facility. Identify yourself, or we'll figure that out in the autopsy. Massive energy surge. Blows everyone up. We've seen this before in the past couple of issues. Big blue ball of light. Blows things up. Adam Strange is able to get people out. And, Bones. Dear Lord. Who was that, Bones? What just happened? No answer? Yeah, what did just happen? See, Bendis thinks mystery is just asking questions and not answering them. Just set up a question, make something that you don't understand happen to show a bunch of nonsense, have someone in the narrative ask the question, what's going on, and then just don't answer. And therefore, you've now established mystery. That's so stupid. Here's a person walking to a building. Ooh, look at, take down those sunglasses. Walk through a hallway. Ooh, now walk through an auditorium. Is that the face you're going with? Hell yes. I just got tossed out of a building, the most secure building in the world. You probably had that coming, Amanda. Well, yeah. The wall. I'm not going to lie there and take it from some punk who can't show their face. Yada, 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 yada. You know, I didn't like old-time comics. I call them old-time comics, but like Golden Age and Silver Age comics are really hard for me to read because they put too much writing per panel. There's too much story in each panel. Modern comics are the opposite. There is too little story in each panel. Silver Age comics would have had Amanda Waller, look at this, a whole page dedicated to Amanda Waller walking into a building and talking to someone. In old school comics, it would have been show this scene, show her walking into the building, talk to someone. And it would have been 2 out of 9 panels. Then we get to this, and we have more conversation. More conversation takes off her face. More conversation, we're sitting in a seat. Face shot conversation. Face shot conversation. Sorry, I'm trying to like... I'm sitting here and look under the camera, so I'm aiming it wrong. I'm doing this whole new book angle. This ain't my angled book thing that I bought, and it's throwing me off. Face shot, double face shot. More just talking. Oh, hey, look at this. Page 3. Face shot, talk. Face shot. Double headshot, talk. Finally, something happens. She suspects because Amanda's got great instinct. Let's go. Well, actually, I guess it was... What's this guy's name? Ross Lane? That's Lois Lane's dad. Yeah. Let's go. Yep. Out of the building now. Gas leak. And this also threw me off. Normal comics reading instinctually tells you dun 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 dun. No, you were actually supposed to go dun 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 to here, then down to here. Remember the days of editors? Remember those days when you had a confusing panel setup like that? The editor would put in a little arrow or something right here so the reader could not wait. Because here's the problem: when you do this and you come down here and you read, and then you're like, "Oh shoot, wait!" It throws you out of the story. It's jarring. It's a little thing. It seems superficial. But what's less superficial is just drawing a little arrow so the reader's experience can be maximized and they don't get stupid. I forgot. More face shots, but more talking. Finally, a dynamic scene. Walking out the door. Oh, it's too late. But look at this. All of this should have been like one scene. They could have had this be like, out of the way, gas leak. Boom. That's all you need. You didn't need this panel, and this panel, and this panel. Maybe 2 to 3 panels instead of 4. Oh, this is so terrible. No one wants this. You canceled Super Sons for this shit that we're reading right now. And then you give us this. What the hell is that? That's not Super Sons. And who's this? I don't know. No one knows. What? A middle grade graphic novel. Comics are already middle grade. You don't need to dumb things down for kids. Your comics should already be for kids. So stupid. God, this is dumb. Leviathan Rises. DC Comics proudly presents. Yeah, I would not be proud to present this. Now, I understand Steve Epting is a well-known artist. Apparently, I'm kind of new to DC circles. I'm not a huge fan of his aesthetic. I don't like his face for Superman. This looks like, I don't know, and it's just kind of ugly. It's very competent though as a sequential artist. He definitely knows how to frame a shot. His layouts are outstanding. This is a solid pro. It's just his illustration is not to my taste. But I was noticing that as I was reading the book. I was like, I'm not liking this, but I am kind of liking it because he knows how to really tell a story. I mean, this is veteran status here. So, Leviathan rises, Superman flying. Ooh. And then Amanda Waller just ran from you? Amazing. There were witnesses. There's footage. I have never felt this kind of energy before. And Waller gave you nothing? I feel you're writing my story for me. I thought we were sharing the byline. What did I tell you about Amanda Waller? One of these days, keep writing. If I could type as fast as you... Blank expression. Hey, I don't take you for granted. I mean, I just left across the galaxy with our kid, and then I came back and hid that from you, and met secretly with your arch nemesis Lex Luthor and didn't tell you, and I was wearing a wig, and then when you found out, I told you that I wanted to be separate from you because I wanted to write, and that's more important to me than my kid or you. I wasn't even close to thinking that. I know, because you're a cuck. Dumb. That was me improvising. That was not the actual dialogue, but it might as well be. This is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be weird. Both. Ta-da! Lois Lane's back. Ladies and gentlemen, the historical Daily Planet return of Lois Lane. Hey, hi. She's been gone for 4 issues. It's been maybe a couple weeks. Any of you guys had a job taking a week's vacation, 2 weeks vacation, and people are just like, oh my God. This should be no big deal, especially for a big time journalist who probably goes in the field for longer times than this. Dumb. Oh, look. Let's just have a scene of Lois standing in an office, looking at a cubicle, looking at a girl's screen in a cubicle, looking at the girl, walking away from the girl. What the fuck? You see what I'm saying about too many panels? Like, this, gone. Get rid of this. Then walking by another girl. Oh, yes, my name is Robinson Good. I'm a reporter for the Daily Planet. Blah, 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 blah. Psst, I used to be my cubicle. Give him hell. What? 2 whole pages to Lois coming to the Daily Planet. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually not 2 whole pages. It's 4. Because we have to consider the whole flying to the planet. 4 whole pages. Oh, nope. Here's 5 pages. Boom, boom, boom. Just standing next to a old girl. Oh, she's giving her the eye. Oh, no. And then back, she leaves. He's back to yelling at her. Clark's just watching from a distance. Smug satisfaction. What is the point of this? Oh, look. Now we've got a panel of Lois just standing amongst the office. Now she's looking at her office. Lois wins Pulitzer. And then we get, Jimmy, it's time to bang your head against the inside of my old desk and then tell me what happened. Miss Lois, ka-tang. Oh, ow. Tell me exactly what happened. It's weird that you're here, Miss Lane, in my office. It's weird that you're here. Perry called me in. He said you were off. I'm just having a hard time trusting people right now. I'm feeling really fragile. All my triggers are triggering. Oh, fuck. What happened, Jimmy? I don't know. If it's really you, I don't care. Oh, it is really you. Just drawn out conversation. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, now it's Clark Kent. Hey, Jimmy. Oh, secret people. You're worrying me, Jimmy. Is anything happening? No, we're just babbling, and Bendis just baffles the audience with bullshit. Look, here's more panels devoted to Jimmy Olsen saying everything we know already. We read this comic. This should just be meanwhile, 30 minutes later after Jimmy Olsen told the story, no, it's this, then a panel of this, and then look, now we got to get a different angle of Jimmy Olsen telling more of the story, and then now a panel, different angle of Jimmy Olsen under the desk some more, and then some stern faces of Lois and Clark. Look, they're on the case. Oh, Jesus. And then more, just more. What is going on? Now, this is where I was saying before about the artist, Steve Epting. I'm not really a fan of this illustration style. It's not really pretty to me. That's just my subjective taste. But look at the pro. He's able to create these great angles and take your eye around. And it feels, as you're reading this book, it feels cinematic, as if you're watching this as a movie. It's fantastic. This guy is making lemonade out of lemons. Seriously. And here we go. Oh, look, some rubble. And then a hand comes out of the rubble. Oh, it's Waller, because she can't die. If whoever knew how to set us up, Gaff, they know we have Argus Field Tech. They're still here, Lane. This is Ohio, Amanda. I know a safe house. Blam, blam. Blam, blam, blam. Damn it, Amanda. He shoots him. Falls down. More panel of, more another panel. Another panel. Are you kidding me? A whole freaking page of a dude getting shot. Page whatever. Amanda Waller suddenly turns around and shoots Lane in the chest surprisingly. Lane, damn it, Amanda. Panel 2, Lane falls, crying out in pain. Panel 3, Lane clutches his chest, still crying in pain. Panel 4, Lane clutches his chest, grimaces. Panel 5, Lane still clutching his chest, looks at a shadow peering over him. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. Oh, look, there's a shadowy figure. We already understood that there's a shadowy figure. And a wasted panel, more looking at a shadowy figure. Lois, still looking at a shadowy figure. Tears swelling up in her eyes. Darkness. Apparently that Argus Tech doesn't work very well against bullets. Apparently not. Oh, look. And then there's sweet sleeping Jimmy and Lois and Clark looking over him and having a little talk. That would have taken a lot less time if you know who were here. Lois, he's been through enough. Oh, by the way, I should tell you. I told my dad. Hold on. You told your dad what? Yeah, what did you tell your dad, Lois? What did you tell your dad? Something happened in Columbus. I just got a weird text from my friend at the DEO. I survived. Most didn't. Crews were on the scene in Columbus. Something's going on. I'll head over to the DEO, and I thought I was having trouble with my telescopic and X-ray vision, but oh, great Scott, what happened? The DEO is... What was that? Unbelievable. What? You are unbelievable. This was bad sequence. Why? Okay, so we get the sound. I guess I didn't read the sound. I'm kind of bad at that. Crump, crash, boom, bunch of noise. What was that? Unbelievable. What? You are unbelievable. So Superman's looking at something. You are unbelievable. I'm expecting the camera to turn around and it's Rogolzar. That's the only thing that really kind of makes sense. Or maybe it's his dad. Those two things would kind of make sense. Nope, it's Amanda Waller, just sitting in the doorway, looking like she's about to die. But instead of Superman helping someone, he just helped her, right? Like, from death, someone's trying to kill her. He's yelling at her and said, "Sorry, Superman. It's finally happened. All bets are off. It's Leviathan. Leviathan is taking us all out." The end. Not really. Next. Question and answer. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bendis doesn't ever answer anything. This is a book of nonsense. This is a train wreck. I keep reading these because I can do videos, and I actually enjoy doing the videos and pointing out what a train wreck this is, and hopefully I can steer people from wasting their money on this book. Hopefully. I'll keep presenting it to you in hopes that that's successful. This book wasn't terribly offensive. Like, it didn't do anything to destroy Superman and Lois and Jonathan like some of the other books have, but it's just plain bad. It's just a weak attempt. This is a DC. This is Action Comics 1008. This isn't just the flagship comic of DC. This is the pinnacle comic of comics. DC should be pulling all stops to make this fantastic. And it's just a lazy pile of indulgent BS. Bendis is BSing his way through these books, stringing it out. What is this? The 8th issue? Nothing has happened. When I say that, I mean, obviously things have happened, things have blown up, but like nothing, like there's no plot. There's nothing, like there's just things happening and nothing gets resolved. It just moves, and it's just like Bendis is just pulling shit out of his ass. And people are eating it up. Hopefully you're not one of them. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you find this content valuable. If you want to help, my funds are limited. I am not a well-off person. I do like to do content. I do this as a hobby. Comics, as you know, aren't cheap. If you have the ability, I have started a Patreon. And if you want to donate anything, $1, whatever, that really helps. It helps me buy books like this and maybe more books to roast or warn you off of. I would really like to do that, but I can't spend my own money on bad books. I can barely afford the books I like. So think about that. If you can't, that's fine too. No obligations, but it'd be really great. And also remember, every Sunday nights, the Ash and Bash show. I say that too fast. The Ash and Bats show. It's a live stream we do, 10 p.m. Pacific time. Talk about comics. We do a weekly comics club where we read a book, usually like a small trade, like less than 200 pages, and then we talk about it the following week and discuss it with the fans, review it, do all that sort of stuff, have fun, talk about current comics news, current books we're reading, all that stuff, and then interact with you, the people. This, like I said, this is all about discussion, and we just try to have fun. So come by if you can. We'd love to see your support. And if you have any feedback or suggestions on how to improve things, as always, you know where to reach me. You can also find me on Twitter, Ash1138, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for watching. Superman out. Oh, Bendis, damn you.